Good morning. Today is April 1st, 2020, and I'm doing another check-in. Sorry about the blinds moving in the background. Baxter wants to go outside, but he can wait. So let's start with our This Day in History. Today is April 1st, and on this day in 1976, Apple was founded by Steve Jobs in his garage. We also have in 1918 the founding of the Royal Air Force, which is the Air Force in England, and of course it was founded so late because before then planes did not exist. And finally in 1924 Hitler is sent to Landsberg jail. This was where he wrote his famous book Mein Kampf, which is My Struggle, which outlines his plans for how he would run the country and why he didn't like people of the Jewish faith. And it was pretty much his manifesto and his thoughts, and it was used to kind of outline the beginnings of the Nazi Party and the final solution, which is also called the Holocaust. So yesterday I made a mistake and I did not really talk about this whole shelter-in-place order that Governor Hogan put into place. And what in the world does that mean? And I got a lot of questions in my Zoom sessions yesterday. So, can you leave the house? Yes, absolutely. You are not locked into your house for the next however many weeks. That was how it was in Wuhan, China, but China has a communist government where they can have more strict control over the people and their actions. You can go for walks. If you have elderly family members that you need to go take care of, you can leave your house to go take care of them. So like I have a 90-year-old grandmother. I can leave to go help take care of her, bring her groceries, etc. And you can go to things like the grocery store and the pharmacy. They're really trying to cut down on people like going to the parks, hanging out, because there are still people doing that, and that's not cool. So that is the purpose of it. It was kind of Hogan, I got the sense that he didn't want to go this far, but he had no choice in the matter because when he shut down non-essential businesses, people were still hanging out in large groups. I've been having some wonderful Zoom sessions with people, lots of wonderful questions. There are still lots of spaces open for Thursday and Friday. So if you haven't signed up for one, go ahead. Also, I'm giving you freedom. If you sign up for one at the beginning of the week, have more questions that you want to bring up in a group setting, feel free to do that as well and sign up for another one. Don't forget, I gave you guys a coloring contest yesterday. The deadline for that is Friday, so shoot me an email with your coloring pages and we'll vote for the best one, and the best one will get a prize. And finally, an activity for you to do today. This one is really simple. It's something we did this weekend. So we saw on the news that people are hiding stuffed animals in their windows and in their front yards, if you can, for children when they go for walks with their parents, because you can still go for a walk, to find, and it's kind of like a scavenger hunt. So we did the same thing, except we cheated and used some of Baxter's toys because we don't have stuffed animals anymore. So we hung up one in the window, hung up a sloth, and then we put a flamingo in the back of my mom's car, like in the back windshield, so that it could be seen from the road. So that's what I want to encourage you to do, that if you can, hide a stuffed animal in your window if you live in a house. I don't know if it'll work for an apartment. That way, or you can hide them like in the windows of the apartments and people can look up and down the apartment. You want to make sure it's slightly bigger so that it can be seen, especially if you live on a upper floor. And that way when kids go for walks, they can look for them. And that's what I encourage you to do today, and I want to know how it went. So please, if you have any questions or your parents have questions, feel free to contact me, and I'll see you guys later.